Hey there, Emily from New York City Guitar School here, and today I'm going to talk to you about plant fingers. So before we get into plant fingers and how to actually use them to our advantage when we're moving between chords, we're going to review our G, C, and D chords. We'll finish up with an exercise with quarter notes moving between those three chords, utilizing our plant fingers, and then you'll be on your way. So first up, let's review our G chord. That's all 6 strings. Moving on to our C chord, we want to make sure we start at the 5th string. And last but not least, our D chord, making sure that we start at that open D, the 4th string. Now moving on to plant fingers. So you want to think of a plant finger as the finger that is on the string that actually gets played first in a chord. So for example, in my G chord, finger 2 is on the 6th string. The 6th string is the first string that I play in this chord. So in my G chord, finger 2 is actually my plant finger. So we want to think of plant fingers as sort of the leader when we're moving between chords. More on that in a moment. But moving on to the C chord, we skip that 6th string. So the 5th string is the first fretted string that gets played. So finger 3 in my C chord is actually my plant finger. It's on that 3rd fret of the 5th string. Moving on to my D chord, I know that my first string that gets played is actually the open 4th string, the D string, but the first fretted string is actually string 3. Finger 1 is on string 3 there. So for my D chord, my plant finger is finger 1. So now let's talk about how to use those plant fingers when moving in between chords. So I'm starting at my G chord, and when I move to C, I want to make sure finger 3, it has a really long way to travel. That's my plant finger. I'm going to move it first to that 3rd fret of the 5th string. Then I'm going to let fingers 1 and 2 follow and fret their strings. So one more time from G, finger 3 moves up, it's my leader, and I have my C. Moving from C to D. So for D, I know that finger 1 is my plant finger. So from C, finger 1 is all the way up here. It has to go to that 3rd string, and then fingers 2 and 3 can follow. And there's my D. So finger 1 for D is our plant. Moving from D to G, finger 2 is my plant. It has a really long way to travel. So that's our leader from D to G. So finger 2 plants all the way up on string 6, fingers 1 and 3 follow. And I've got finger 2 as my plant for G. All right, why don't we go ahead and practice moving between each of these pairs of chords using our plant fingers. So first up, we're going to move from G to C, and then we'll start over, back to G, move to C. So our main practice here is using that plant finger 3 as we get over to C. So starting with G, 2, 3, 4. G, 2, 3, 4, C, 2, 3, 4. Let's reset back to G. And just remember, finger 3 is your plant finger over to C. 2, 3, 4. G, 2, 3, 4. C, 2, 3, 4. Nice work. Round 2. Starting at C, we're going to move to D. Finger 1 is our plant finger on that 3rd string for D. Let's give it a go. Same thing. 2, 3, 4. C, 2, 3, 4. D, 2, 3, 4. Let's try that again. Back to C. 2, 3, 4. C, 2, 3, 4. D, 2, 3, 4. Last round, we'll start at D and we'll move to G. So finger 2 is our plant finger there. D to G. 2, 3, 4. D, 2, 3, 4. G, 2, 3, 4. And last time, back to D, plant finger 2 to G. 2, 3, 4, G, 2, 3, 4, G, 2, 3, 4. All right, let's piece that all together in our final exercise. We'll have a full measure of G, full measure of C, full measure of D. We will strum each chord with quarter notes, so we'll strum each chord 4 times through, just making sure that we remember those plant fingers. For G, it's finger 2, for C, finger 3, for D, finger 1. Let's give it a go. 1, 2, 3, 4. G, 2, 3, 4, C, 2, 3, 4, D, 2, 3, 4, G, 2, 3, 4, C, 2, 3, 4, D, 2, 3, 4, G, 2, 3, 4, C, 2, 3, 4, D, 2, 3, 4, G, 2, 3, 4, C, 2, 3, 4, D, 2, 3, 4. Amazing work.
This lesson is from NYC Guitar School Book 1, a step-by-step and song-by-song guide for absolute beginners, now available from Hal Leonard. You really can play guitar with step-by-step lessons while learning 40 real songs from top artists in beginner-friendly arrangements. Get your book from any music or online retailer, or at halleonard.com or nycguitarschool.com/books, and start playing guitar today.